Hi, students. Today, we're going to continue off where we left off with G.A.04. And this is where we want you to be able to solve real-world problems by finding the surface area. So in order to be able to get to that main objective, our objective today is that you can create shapes and their nets of a rectangular prism, square pyramid, and a triangular pyramid. We're also going to find the surface area of rectangular prism, square pyramid, and a triangular pyramid. And in order for us to do that, we have our success criteria. Number one, draw 3D shapes, specifically the rectangular prism, the square pyramid, and a triangular pyramid. Two, we're going to draw nets from our 3D shapes, the rectangular prism, the square pyramid, and the triangular pyramid. And the third one, we're going to find the surface area of our 3D shapes, the rectangular and the triangular prism. So let's get started. So when we left off, we were talking about cubes, rectangular prisms, and triangular. So today, we're going to take a look again at the rectangular prism, and we're going to look at their 3D shape. So this is still G.A.04. And we're going to look at the 3D shapes. So when I showed you a rectangular prism, I had drawn it like this for you. And I had you connect it. Okay. But sometimes we have other rectangular prisms that are longer. Kind of think of like a cereal box. So let's see. Like this. I'll draw another long rectangle here. And then we'll connect it like so. So now when we open it up, we know that this one from the last video, 1, 2, 3, 4, could look like this. As for this one, when you open it up, we would draw the bottom. Let's see, that probably looks about that long. And then we have this flap over here, which would be like this. And then the other side, look like this. 1, 2, 3. And let's see, we have this one here, this one here, this one here. We still need this top one here. And then these long rectangular parts. So that would look like this. And it would have a twin to look like this. Okay? So these are your rectangular prisms. Now let's take a look at the other two shapes we're going to look at. And that's going to be the square pyramid. Now when I draw the square pyramid, let's see. Start like this. And then I draw another line like this. There we go. And this is called the square pyramid. The reason why it's called the square pyramid is because its base is a square. So you can see that right there. And when we open up the net of this one, it's really easy to draw. Just draw your square. And then if you notice, oh, I forgot one line right here. If you draw, there's triangles all the way around, 4 of them. So just draw your dots like this. You can make your triangles longer if you want to. And there you go. It could be longer. Let me draw longer of them. Dots farther. And then we have the triangular pyramid. Let's see. The triangular pyramid. I always have a hard time with this one. Let me see. There it goes. The base is a triangle. I always think of Dorito chips when I see this one. So when I open it up, draw your triangle. That's your base. And then we need 3 sides. So all I do, there's one side, the other side, and then the last side is right here. See, it almost looks like a big Dorito chip. And this one is your triangular pyramid. So I hope you're able to see the difference between the two. It helps maybe if I could draw a line like this. So just to recap, our 3D shapes is the rectangular prisms. This is the one you saw on Tuesday and opened up like a net. And these could have been here, 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 as long as you recognize that it's a rectangular prism. And if you open up, it would look like this. Then we have our square pyramid. And when you open it up, it looks like this. And your triangular pyramid, your base is a triangle, and then there's your 3 sides. So that takes care of our first success criteria, how to draw 3D shapes. Okay. Draw nets. I already drew the nets from our 3D shapes. I guess I'm ahead of myself. So let's take a look at this. So we drew the 3D shapes and we drew the nets from our 3D shapes. So, wow, really quickly we went through 1 and 2. So all we have left now is to find the surface area of our 3D shapes. Okay, so let's go take a look at the first rectangular. And let me go draw those and let's see. Okay, let's see. Let's put it right here. Now I chose to put it up here this time. If I go back to the other one, if you notice, it was down here. So I could put it here. I could put it on the second area, the third area. I could have it upside down like that. I could have it diagonally. But let's just go with this one. So let's stick some numbers here. Let's say, let's make this one 3. So this side will be 3. And this will be 3. And let's make this one 5. Okay, let's give it a measurement. Let's go inches. Okay, so now we need to find the surface area. So how do we do that? So let me write surface area over here. We learned about area. An area, we learned that the area of a rectangle or a square is length times width. And it's faster to write it as LW, means multiplication, length times width. And we also, and this works with squares and rectangles. Okay. And then our other formula that we worked with last week was area of a triangle. And that one is area equals 1/2 base times height. And this is multiplication. So it's like saying 1/2 times base times height. So when you're working multiplication, it doesn't matter which numbers you multiply first. You could do your 1/2 times base, or you can go base times height, and then multiply it by half. Another way that they show this formula is area equals base times height over 2. Because if you think about it, right there, that 2 is underneath the 1, and 1/2 is a fraction, so it's like you're dividing by 2. So if you heard me last week, I was telling you if it's easier to do it this way, multiply the base times height, whatever your answer is, just cut it in half. So that's just a quick review, because we're going to use these same formulas. I'm going to draw my triangle here. We're going to use these same formulas to help us with our surface area. You say, what is surface area? Well, okay, I think I have a visual here. I have my Mr. Sketch box here. And the outside of the box would be my surface area. I hope that helps. So we're going to find the answer to this rectangular prism. So the best way that I can explain it to you is I see, let's see, this is 3, and this is 3. So if this is 3, this is 3, and this is 3, and this is 3, that tells me that these are squares. And I can physically see that these are rectangles. So what I do is I'm going to take care of my squares first. I already know that my formula is area equals length times width. So I know that my length is 3. And then just from here, finding that out, I now know that my width is 3. So my area equals 9. Don't forget your measurement. 9 inches squared. And so I now know that these two numbers are 9. So I'm going to write a 9 in there. And let's see if help me. 9. So I know the answer to that. Now I don't have to write the area problem 2 times because you kind of know if this one's 9, that one's 9.
So now let's find the area of this one. So my length is 5 and my width is 3. Same formula. Area equals length times width. Area equals my length is 5 times my width is 3. Area equals, I know that 5 times 3 is 15. And our measurement is inches and it's squared. So I now know that this is 15 inches squared. So I'm going to write 15 in here. Now, if I look at this, this is 5, this is 5, this is 5, and so forth. If this is 3, this is 3, this is 3, this is 3. So in sense, all of these are 15. So now I'm just going to write 15, 15, and 15. That way I don't have to do this formula 3 more times. Remember that saying I was saying, work smarter, not harder? So now the last part is just to add up all these numbers. Okay? So if you look at this, 15, 15, 15, and 15. I see the number 15 4 times. So I'm going to write, let me change over here. Maybe this will help. I can do it 2 ways. I can go 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 15 plus 9 plus 9. That's the long way to go about it. So if I did that, 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. I added that wrong. Hold on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. I better make sure that's correct. 5, 10, 15, 20, 29, 30, 31, 32, 38. Yes. So that is correct. So I have a 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it says my answer is 78 inches squared. Well, let me show you the other way to do it. Like I said, I saw the number 15 4 times. So if I do this, 5 and 4 is 20. 4, 5, 6. Now remember your 9 and your 9? Well, if you know your math, 9 plus 9 is 18. So I'm going to add 18 to this. 78 inches squared. So I can tell that my answer is correct. So now I know my surface area. So when you write your surface area, you always write SA equals, and just add your answer here, 78 inches squared. Isn't that easy? Okay, let's take a look at another rectangular prism. Okay, let's see. Okay, let me draw a shape that is similar to this shape right here. All right, let's see. Here we go. With my middle. Okay, I'll have this one. Have another one this way. Oops, make sure it's got the same size. And this one. And then this one is up high. There we go. Okay, let's add some numbers to that. Let's see. Let's make this one 12. So this side would be 12. Let's make this a 4. So this side would be 4 because it's the same. Let's make this a 2. All right, let's make this a, this would be a 4 because this is 4, that's 4. And let's make this a 4. Let's make this a 2. Let's make this a 12. I think I got everything. Okay, let's see if we can find the surface area. All right. So I know that they're all rectangles. So first of all, I know that I'm going to be using the formula area equals length times width. So let's just break it down shape by shape. So I see this. I see that my length is 4 and my width is 2. So 4 times 2, let me write that down. 4 times 2, and I know that's 8. Now let's give it some measurements. I forgot about the measurements. Let's see. We already did inches. Let's do, if this was like a cereal box or that marker box, it'd be tiny. I don't know, centimeters? There. So this first box would be 8 centimeters squared. This one right here. So I'm going to put a big 8 in there. Now the nice thing about this, here's a trick. Whatever this answer is the answer to this one. So this one is also 8. They're like twins. These two are twins. These two are twins. And these two big ones are twins. All right. So let's go take a look. Let me go get a red this time. And let's go do this big one up here. Area equals length times width. So I notice that my length is 12. And then this, I don't know, but if I look down here, the same size is right here. That says 4. So it's 12 times 4. Okay. And if you don't know your 12s, remember I always tell you create your own multiplication table or have it on hand. But 12 times 4 is 48. And since we're working with centimeters squared. So this whole box is 48. So I'm going to write a big 48 in here. And this box is its twin. So I'm going to write 48. Look at that. Our job is almost done. We just have 2 boxes left. And these are twins. So I look over here. I notice this is a 12 and that's a 2. So it looks like I need to do my area formula. Area formula again. Area equals length times width. Area equals 12 times the 2. And I know that 12 times 2 is 24. 24 centimeters squared. And let me come over here and get a green. And I'm going to write 24 in here and 24 in here. We're almost done. The last part, all we got to do is add up all these numbers. Okay? All right, so let's see. 48, 48. I can write out the whole thing. Okay, let's do it the long way. 48, 48, 24, 24, 8, and 8. Ooh, that's a lot of adding in it. Okay, so let's just count. 8 plus 8. Ooh, I see 8. 1, 2, 3, 4 times here. So 8 times 4 is 32, right? So 32. Oh, 4 is an 8 too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm thinking that's going to equal 40, but I better double check. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 7, 8, 9, 40. Yes, we are correct. So put my 0 down, carry my 4. 4 and 4 is 8. 4 more is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 160, and what was our measurement for everything? Centimeters squared. So that's if you use the long way to add up all the numbers. If you're more confident in your adding skills and you can kind of add stuff in your head really quick, right here, I probably would have went, 48, 48, and then I know that 24 and 24 is 48, and I know that 8 and 8 is 16. And so if I do this right, I should get the same answer of 160. So 8, 8, 8, that's 24, 25 to 6, 7 to 8 to 9, 30. So I carry my 3. 4, 4, 4 is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, so I did prove it. I got the same answer. So what is my surface area for this whole shape? You write SA, surface area, equals 160 centimeters squared. And you're done. So that takes care of the surface area for a rectangular prism. If you had this had a shape that was more like a cereal box from my box of markers. Okay, we're going to go on to the pyramids. Okay, so let me get my marker here. Okay, let's start with the square pyramid. Let's say they gave me the net of a square pyramid, and they said it looks like this, and then dot, 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 dot. Okay, y'all see that? Okay, so I know that I need to know the height. Okay. Let's say that height of that pyramid is, well, let's go with centimeters again. Kind of like that one. I'm gonna write 2 centimeters right here. I'm gonna draw an arrow to it. That way I know what I'm talking about. Okay, now I need to know about this box here. It's a square. So let's make the length 5 centimeters. And I'll just write 5 right here again, 5 centimeters. Okay. So now I'm going to take a look at this, and they want me to find the surface area. I guess it would help if I write surface area again. Okay, so what do I see? I see a square, and I know it's a square because the length and the width are both 5. They're the same numbers. So I know I'm going to need the formula for the square. And I also see a triangle, and all the triangles are the same size. So I need to use the formula for a triangle. Okay, here we go. Let's go with the square first. So area equals length times width. Area equals 5 times 5. So I know that 5 times 5 is 25, and we're using centimeters squared. So that's how much that's worth. So let me write 25 in here. See that? Okay, let's go figure out the size of that triangle. So the formula is area equals 1/2 base times height. Okay, so if I look at this, from here to here is my base. I remember length is like base, so that's 5. Then my height is 2. So area equals 1/2. My base is 5. And my height is 2. Okay, so let me see. Do I want to go half the base, or take the base and the height and then cut it in half? Oh, I think it's easier for me to do the base and the height and then cut it in half. All right, so I'm going to write 1/2. Then I know that 5 times 2 is going to be 10. And now the last piece, just cut it in half. So what's half of 10? 5. So area equals 5 centimeters squared. So that's how big my area is for my triangle. So let me go get my red. And I'm going to write 5 in here. Nice and big. Okay. And I'm not going to do the area for a triangle 3 more times. If this one's 5, then all of these are 5. Okay. So I'm going to write a 5 here, 5 here, and a 5 here. Okay. Now all you have to do is add them all up. Okay, so let me try. Let's see how this purple looks. So I'll do it the long way. I'm going to take the 25 and 5, 5, 5, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And add them all up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Carry my 2. 2 and 2 is 4. So my answer could be 45 centimeters squared. Okay, let me do it the shorter way. What I would do, if you feel more comfortable with your numbers, I know that's 25, but I can count by 5s here. 5, 10, 15, 20. And add it together. 5 and 0 is 5. 2 and 2 is 4. Look at that. I get the same answer. So I know I'm correct. So my surface area for this shape is 45 centimeters. Please don't forget that squared. It's very important. Okay, we got one more shape here to go. Okay, let's see. And this one is my triangular pyramid. All right, let's see. Let me make the triangle's height right here. And I'll go with 3. Let's go with inches. I like inches too. So that's going to be my height. Now I need my base. Let's make my base 4. Some small numbers. 4 inches. There. And all of these triangles are the same. Okay. So I know I'm going to use the formula for a triangle. Area equals 1/2 base times height. And if I take a look at this, my base is 4 and my height is 3. So area equals 1/2. My base is 4. My height is 3. Okay. So the other one up here, I decided to multiply the base and height together and then cut it in half. This one, I could go either way. I could cut the 4 in half and then multiply it by the 3. It doesn't matter. I'll still get the same answer, but I'll just stick with the base. So 1/2, and then I know that 4 times 3 is 12. Okay. And now just cut the 12 in half. Half of 12 is 6 inches squared. So that's how much one triangle is. Okay, so this is 6. This is 6. Will be 6, and this will be 6. All I have to do is add them all up. I can go 6. Did it the long way. 6 and 6 is 12. 6 and 6 is 12. 12 and 12 is 24 inches squared. Or I could have said, I see the number 6 written here 4 times. And 6 times 4 is 24 inches squared. So I know that my answer is correct. So final surface area equals 24 inches squared. So let's go take a look at our success criteria and see if we were said. So today's objective was that we can create 3D shapes and their nets of a rectangular prism, square pyramid, and a triangular pyramid. And we did. I can find the surface area of a rectangular prism, a square pyramid, and a triangular pyramid. Yes, we did. And were we able to follow the success criteria? Did we draw 3D shapes? The rectangular prism? Yes. Square pyramid? Yes. Triangular pyramid? Yes. Did we draw nets from our 3D shapes? Yes. And did we find the surface area of our 3D shapes? We did. So now that we are able to do this, you can now go practice on your sheet and then make sure you submit it.